best as possible. And about 12 minutes in, I'll scan through here, he had pulled a lady up there to discuss the water situation. And well, you'll see for yourself. I'll give you a couple seconds here of DeWine so you can get your bearings with him, and then let me show you how the lady acted. And like I say again, fair use. I'm just going to borrow this for a second, and really, this is just a public service announcement. So please, YouTube channel that carried the live stream yesterday, please don't get mad at me.
Back to February 3rd, 8:55 p.m. when the train wreck occurred. While traveling through East Palestine on Friday night, February 3rd, in Norfolk,
11 days.
The train derailed, causing a massive fire.
11 days.
50 railroad cars were impacted by the crash.
We don't have to listen to all the details because I would say everybody knows them by now. But if you don't, you can always look up this live stream. We're going to stop right here. We're going to stop right here. And I'm going to show you, this is Now This News. And you can go and you can look up their channel. In fact, I would hope that you would. And give them a thumbs up. And show them some love for actually carrying this yesterday. Alright, I'm going to let this roll now. You're going to see this lady in pink. She's going to come over. And she's going to say some things telling you about the tributaries and the path of the chemical spill that is now in our waterways. So let's let this roll.
About some of the streams that are in fact impacted. From there we will go, I will introduce her in a moment, but a representative from the Ohio Environmental Protection Agency who will also talk about the water quality. And we'll move from there to
look at that little Dr. Fauci looking dude there.
Director Mertz.
Yeah, check that out. Okay, here we go.
So I wanted to start off to give you just a little bit of context about the waterways we're talking about, where they are and how the water flowed. So I think Steve's going to help me out here. So the initial water impact was at Sulphur Run. Were you able to, can you find that on there? Or
Sulphur Run.
The map in your hand. So above this map, but we have a smaller map here. The initial impact was at Sulphur Run, leading down into Leslie Run to Bull Creek, and then a portion of the North Fork of Beaver Creek. So essentially, so for our purposes, we looked at 4 different waterways over a space.
Okay, so did you hear? She just gave 4 little tributaries. She named them off. You can go back and look at it. Sulphur, Leslie, Bull, and Little Beaver, I believe. So she said 4 different waterways. So, okay, so does that mean that it's just everything's just gone all of a sudden? No, it don't mean that it all just dispersed out of the water all of a sudden. No, not at all. Just listen to this right here. Thank you to Now This News YouTube channel. Please don't ding me on this. I'm going to let this play out for a moment and then we'll be done.
Of about 7.5 miles, and what the environmental impacts were on those streams and tributaries.
I mentioned, Director, what's beyond that as we move towards the Ohio River?
What's beyond that?
So the North Fork of Beaver Creek leads into Beaver Creek, which I've lost. We eventually get down there.
She's lost.
Yeah, Beaver Creek does go directly into the Ohio River. Yeah.
So the North Fork of Beaver Creek goes into the main stem of Little Beaver Creek, which is a state scenic river, and then that flows into the Ohio River.
Huh. So, I mean, did y'all catch that little transaction there? That prude in pink wasn't gonna say it goes into the Ohio River, and she scrambled around like, oh, I'm lost here. What? I don't know how to read a map. And she probably really doesn't know how to read a map. I guarantee you That woman don't know how to read a map, but that's beside the point. She did not want to say this is going into the Ohio River. She didn't want to say that. Busted. Pink lady. Busted Mertz. Boy, that sure rhymes with somebody else that we knew at the beginning of a tragedy in 2020, huh? What was Scarf Lady's name again? Deborah, forgive me, but a lot of those Ertz last names, huh? Yeah, so busted there, chickie. She was not going to say. It took the little dapple fella there in the sports coat to step himself over to the podium and then proceed to tell you. And also, did you hear what he said about the Little Beaver Creek? That is actually a scenic river for the state of Ohio. They just want to gloss right over it, don't they? People, it's time to wake up. Like I've said in the past, and I'll say till the end of the time, your government hates you. They don't care nothing about you. They would rather you be dead. And they're not going to help, and they're not coming. So take care of yourself. Much love. I am out.